Investors are buying stocks cautiously, betting on gradual recovery of the global economy from the coronavirus pandemic. Market sentiment was damped at the end of the trading day by a new dismal report on the U.S. employment. The U.S. dollar index is hovering at around 100 points, and oil prices are again trading in the red. The U.S. benchmark stock indexes closed with gains for 2 days in a row. Investors revive optimism as some countries are easing lockdown measures, and Pfizer, the U.S. pharmaceutical giant, has launched human trials of the coronavirus vaccine. Today, futures on the main U.S. stock indexes are drifting upwards with a 0.5% climb in the early New York trade. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.6% to trade at 23,904. Investors seem to price in the expectations that the U.S. economy could perk up amid lifting some of restrictive measures. Nevertheless, the extent of the economic damage from the pandemic is yet to be reckoned. The US dollar climbed against a basket of 6 rival currencies despite weak macroeconomic data. The U.S. non-farm payrolls are on investors' radars this week, so the greenback is not wasting much energy. Today, its index surpassed the level of 100 and opened the New York trade at the level slightly above it. Traders are evaluating a report on the U.S. private employment from the ADP payroll processor. Experts said that the U.S. labor market could have lost 20 million jobs in April. Judging by weekly soaring figures on initial jobless claims, the U.S. labor market posted a severe downturn. According to the ADP National Employment Report, the number of jobs in the U.S. private sector contracted by the whopping 20,236,000 and record score in the history of the survey. Thus, the actual print is worse than the consensus. A fresh downbeat report could support the demand for safe haven assets. Futures on the U.S. main stock indexes halted their rally in light of the ADP data. The Canadian dollar gained ground following better than expected trade balance data from Canada. Besides, the loonie found support from the fact that oil prices surged to the highest level in 3 weeks. However, today the Canadian dollar is retreating amid the broad-based strength of its American rival and a minor climb of oil prices at midday. The USDХ pair rose 0.45% and settled up again at nearly 1.41. In the evening session, oil prices are trading lower. Brent crude tested levels below $30 a barrel. WTI futures shed 6% to trade at $23.40 a barrel. Optimism about reopening the global economy props up the rally of oil prices. Nevertheless, amid low demand for energy, global oil prices look a bit overheated, so the oil market is set to cool down in the short term. That's all for today. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and keep abreast of the latest events. See you tomorrow.